Spinning through a world in motion. Take it all the way. Work your move, work it out. That's what life is all about. It's your adventure. To the dark, to the light. It's a supersonic flight, gotta keep it going. Sonic boom, sonic boom. Rubble gets you running faster. Sonic boom. Save the planet from disaster. Sonic boom. Spinning through a world in motion. Sonic boom. Take it all the way. Sonic boom. Sonic boom. Sonic boom. Sonic boom. Sonic boom. Sonic boom. Sonic boom.
Hello everybody, how's it going? I see one of you talking about grinding for fortune teller Amy. I have the tarot card deck, and when I make my own custom fortune teller Amy, which I've been really looking forward to doing, I will be putting a kind of a review of this deck into the video. Really cool. I especially like the chaos card. Some really cool art on these guys. I'm not going to take all those out and show right now because I have a lot of messy stuff on my desk. Before I show you first I'll show you the Metal Overlord progress. It's basically a full-on helmet. Oh my gosh, the camera already did its bad thing. That was quick today. Yeah, this cord must just be going bad, guys. I do not know what's up with it. Deactivate, activate. There we go. We should be back in business. All right. Look at this. It's big. I actually thought that the head was going to be bigger than this. So it seems a little bit more manageable. I mean, I know it's still going to be huge, but I guess I pictured this being bigger. This is just the shell. What we're going to work on tonight, getting the back shells here. And probably part of the jaw, working on the structure for the inside. This is where kind of a steel bar is going to be, but now that I feel the weight of this, I might not need steel in the head. We'll see what I end up doing. Look at that. Pretty big. And before we get started on that, I'm going to be doing a few things on Squid. So, I didn't design Squid in a very good way for making it a full giant thing like it is. And so originally, I had put little holes in the bottom of the head that I was just gonna have pegs on these arms, but they're so big and unwieldy, I think it was going to crack. So what I did was I drilled out rectangles in here, and you can see right there with the green stuff on the left side, there's a magnet embedded in there. I'm going to do it to the other side, and then those are just going to be held there for support, and I'm going to build out a support structure to hold the arms up while it's on the ground, just like some thin, I bought some carbon fiber rods, and they'll just kind of hold it. It'll be like a little 3D printed arm that holds there, and to just support it. And I don't know if that's going to connect to the bottom part or not, I haven't decided. But the first thing I'm going to do on stream is just chat with y'all while I put these really strong magnets. They're not that strong actually because they're kind of small. When I ordered them, I thought they were going to be bigger. But they should do the trick just to stabilize things, but it'll always need that support structure. Except for when it's hanging. That's what I eventually want to do with it, is make it hang. But I wanted to have an option for being able to do stuff with it when it's not hanging. Like, I'll definitely be doing some toy photography with it. So, before I get started on any of that, though, let me catch up on chat. What's up, guys? I see a lot of chat going on right now. Let's see, we've got Project Dewey Poppy Huggy 456. We got Heiko, we got Chappus, we got Maxi, Sparkle 404, Luca Fry 11, Highwell Plays, Fandom Lover, Shadow Dark Snack, ooh. DJ Arts, Alex says, yes, it will be articulated, by the way, to answer your question, Alex. Yeah, because it's going to be so big, I'm going to have like some kind of metal joint things, whatever, brackets and things I can find at Home Depot to do it. Thank you, guys. If you haven't seen it, check out my Coco video on the channel. It unfortunately isn't doing well, but any view time on it can definitely help. It's definitely not as exciting as the Amy one that really took off. Everybody was waiting for that. Nobody was waiting for Coco. Alright, so I'm going to take a couple of these magnets and I'm going to use green stuff to kind of secure it in here. You can see I've dremeled out a rectangular hole where there used to be two pegs coming up. No worries, no problem at all.
Introducing Sega Saturn.
Alright, oh yeah, only one piece goes in here. So what I'm going to do is take some green stuff, extra plastic, and just get that pulled out. And you mix these blue and yellow together to get some green. Yeah, so what we're going to do today is I'm going to put these in. I'm going to make a little shape for that thing that I was talking about to hold up the arms, and I'll get that started printing, and then I'm going to get working on Metal Overlord. Hey, thank you very much, Chappus. The super chat that says Supersonic Racing. I very much appreciate that, as always. Yeah, did one of you say that Fortune Teller Amy only came out recently? Because I think it was like a year ago that I started getting her in Speed Battle. And are you saying that Speed Battle has her right now? I was just playing it today. Because you said you were grinding for it, right? I'd love to get more Fortune Teller Amy cards. See. Because I thought it was like the rock stars. Yeah, you got Bassist Blaze. Are there side events that have her? Doesn't show up for me. Oh, you're talking about Speed Simulator. Gotcha. I thought you were talking about Sonic Forces. Gotcha. Where did I get the cards from? It was like a book website. What was that called? I think you just Google Amy Fortune Teller cards, and if the site that comes up looks like a bookstore kind of website, that's where I got it from. What's up, YBZ? Good to see you. What's up, Alex the Pirate Dago? It wasn't Barnes & Noble, it was like some website that I had never heard of before. Why are we gonna hate it, Alex? Alright, this seems to have taken a long time to mix together, but now we've got that. You're not gonna really see it on the camera, sorry. This portion is just for me to knock this work out so that I can have it done and drying, because the green stuff takes some time to, cure. So this is more just me talking to you while I do this thing, before I do anything visual to show you. Got the magnet down in there. Right now, doesn't matter what position I orientate, is that a word? Orient the magnet, because I'll just have to make sure that I do it at the right orientation the next time around. Thank you, fandom. Yeah, I'll probably have some for sale soon. I've been printing a lot of Lancelot kits. I've just been letting those kind of run all day lately. I only have half of my big printer working though, so I only get like a couple done at a time. Not like I used to be able to. Yeah, there's like small holes in the FEP, and that led to having... Ooh, shoot. I feel like I need to make a decision right now. This isn't going to work. This magnet is too deep in there. I need to try to pull it out before the stuff dries. This was a mistake. Can I get it out? Oh no! I'm cracking the plastic. Shoot, guys. I just got to get more green stuff down in the bottom there so that it sits up a little bit higher. Again, I know you can't see this. Okay, that's a little bit better. I was a little bit scared. Am I gonna stop the painted versions though? I mean, honestly, I just can't. I can't do that much work on it and also do YouTube. So I am probably gonna have to stop doing painted versions or massively increase the price. But I'm gonna have a discount code for existing customers. And I think I'm also gonna have a discount for Discord members. Like have like a 1 week of signups, and then I do think I am gonna move to their business model of selling like custom orders. Because they've been having a lot of good results with that. And, you know, all I get is complaints when I sell them on Etsy, you know, so if it's more of a first come, first serve thing, then I can be like, oh, pay attention to the Discord more or something, and then I don't get complaints about Etsy being out of stock, you know. It's a really good way that both Tito and East Scrubby have been switching over the way that they sell things. Yeah, I've kind of thought about making Metal Overlord a cosplay. Well, he's scrubby. He was saying he doesn't even sand off the supports unless somebody custom asks and pays for it. And I was kind of wondering, ask you guys if you'd like that, because yeah, one of the biggest time-consuming parts is going through and sanding. You know, to do it for one kit, it's nothing. It's like 15-20 minutes of your time, right? But if I do it for, you know, 10 or 20 kits, I'm spending days just sanding models. Or Bailey does it more than me. I put Bailey to work on that. I pay her. She very kindly does that for me. And so if each individual person who bought a kit, I would save some time for sure. That would let me do more sales. Hey, thanks for being here, Luca Fry. And I keep just kind of glancing up at the chat, and I see it moving in the corner of my eye. Sorry if I'm missing people's questions. Oh, thank you, fandom. I appreciate that. Yeah. Sorry about that, Luca Fry. That would be cool, make a Wade Whipple. I wish I was better at sculpting human faces. Alright, so this is what I did. I put the magnet in there. Now, I need to mark what side I want. Ooh, now that I got my furnace fixed, it's hot. I'm gonna take off my jacket. What am I doing? I am putting some magnets inside of Squid so that the head can connect to the arms. It's not gonna like fully hold them up. So here's the one where I put the magnet in. Here's the one where the magnets still need to go in. So I'm taking green stuff, it's putty, and I'm getting it in there. But you know what? I think this. Oh, let me see if I can do this fast enough. Then I can get it in. I'm taking 3 magnets here. No, I did not get a good quote. I went with the original one, and I went with the more expensive version of the original one. The second one was double of that. Insane. Oh, there we go. So I've got it. Put the magnets in there. Yeah, at least it wasn't a 5-figure cost. I'll say that much. It was less than 5 figures. Whereas one of the quotes was, well, one of the quotes, both options, because it was it is boring to talk about, but the question was, do I get a heat pump with it or not? They were both trying to sell me on the heat pump, and that also works as an air conditioner. So I decided to invest in that and get the air conditioner as well. It'll help the resale value of the house. It's just a cost to eat. And so yeah, that second quote that I got, I'll just say it. It was $10,000 for just the furnace and $22,000 for both together. Can you imagine? But I think I'm going to mix up a new set of green stuff because this stuff's already drying, and I want to get it so that this magnet kind of gets caught by the sides, you know, with the green stuff wrapping around it, kind of. So I marked the top of the magnets to know that this H part goes into the head. Into the head, and I cannot forget that. So we mix up some more green stuff. Hey, what's up, Freddy and friends? How you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. I think this is going to be too much green stuff. I'd rather err on the side of not using enough than using too much. Oh, I did not. He's making BioLizard. Can't make them quick as these guys. I'm on edge every day. I'm like, oh, I gotta go faster. But I can't, I got work. Alright, take it easy, Poppy Huggy. Thanks for being here. Yeah, I just see it, like sometimes they have like 2 announcements each per day on what they're making. Like I'm working at work and I'm like, gosh, I don't know how they do it so fast. First, I am Freddy. I'm putting magnets in this to get this guy closer to finished. And then I'm going to be working on 3D models for Metal Overlord. Alright, so this part goes into the head. Where I've written the H, needs to go into the head. Confirmed. Yeah, this will work nicely. Once again, I'm sorry that this isn't very visual and interesting. I'm just trying to knock it out, get it done, and then I'll do some stuff that you guys can actually see. Yeah, Squid shot is going to be really cool. Just get this all packed in here nice and good. I guess I could point the camera down so you see more of what I'm doing. Yeah, that's much more interesting. Should have thought about that earlier. I'm also gonna take some glue gun and stick it down in the corners there. Try to help it fill those gaps that are not being covered by the green stuff. Glue gun itself isn't going to be strong enough though, so I just want that to help fill in some holes. Get a little bit more of this going, and then no worries, Lone Guardian, welcome. And welcome Daisy Garcia as well. All right. Man, this one has the magnet sinking in a little bit too. You know what? I'm gonna put another magnet, just make it stronger. Since it's sinking in so much, it's just gonna make it a little stronger to have this extra magnet. And I'll just push it in further. And then I'll take the green stuff and just fill those gaps. This is obviously going to need touch-up paint, so we don't have green showing a little sliver there. Thank you, Daisy Garcia. Yeah, a full-on cosplay of Giganto. Fucking nuts. Nope. Stupid camera. I'm gonna have to buy a new camera. Yeah, so many costs associated with streaming. It's supposed to be a good camera. Yeah, that should do a fair job at holding it there. How does that look when it's actually attached though? Let's see if I can actually get a good sense of that. Gosh, this thing's so big. Oh yeah. That'll be fine. Okay. There we go. So, it needs some repainting at the bottom if it ever does get seen, but there we go. We got our two magnets in there that'll help keep those connected very nicely. Not very nicely, they're just going to be enough support. That's what we're actually going to build next. Before I get to Metal Overlord, little supports for the bottom of the arms to hold them up. How heavy is it? Let's see. This is probably 5 pounds. The arm is probably 5 to 7 pounds. Pretty big. I built Metal Overlord in a much smarter way. In that, you know, this is all... It's a honeycomb inside, so it's technically hollow, but it's like a lot of stuff inside. I'm building Metal Overlord to be totally just like shells put together in a smarter way. Alright, I'll be right back while I put these away. If you can. I'm not really... See, what I'm trying to do is build it. Here, let me just show you the 3D model. Yeah, I'm not looking for other like stands that I can buy. This is going to be custom made. What I want to do is make something that kind of reaches down, like it maybe will clamp onto here, and then have a carbon fiber tube going along all right here, do a 3D printed arm that'll kind of like form fit to it to hold it up nicely. I don't know if that'll give enough support though, so it's either going to be that or it's going to be a stand that goes straight down, still with that carbon fiber that I bought. And so either way, I'm going to make a custom arm that'll hold this, and then just a thin 10mm wide carbon fiber tube going just either straight down or at an angle, if that will be enough support. We'll see. Yeah, that's what we're going to build right now before we get to Metal Overlord. What's up, Pro Tyler? Good to see ya. Alright, so we do modify, make live. Yeah. I already put it away so you can't see it, but I put magnets in the head of Squid. Squid, the video for Squid, and I still have to finish Squid this week, but the video for it might be next Friday's video. We'll see. And then I did show this, so you might have missed this. Here is Metal Overlord's head. Let's get my screen big again for this. Woo. There's just the top shells of the head, so later tonight we're going to build out the back shells for it here. And do something like that, like a steel bar. We'll have some, like a light inside of here for the two eyes. And a jaw, and then the jaw, the throat kind of has like this tubing. You get actual flexible tubing. You see that? Welcome back, guys. Something weird is happening where people's chats keep disappearing on me. Yeah, that's weird. I put it back to live chat. So I saw a lot of people's comments pop up and then disappear just now. Weird. Anyway. And take a look at the bio lizard. Let's see. I just saw something that says steak jump scare. What's that about? Oh, it's just, I don't know. I thought it was like popped up in somebody's video or something. You guys are telling me Tito's making a bio lizard, huh? Oh man. Everybody has other people working for them. They just can't keep up. Somebody named Bat made that for him. Only one man. And I'm feeling some fatigue. Oh, maybe it was just yours, Slum Guardian? I don't know. Yeah, everybody else is just making things so fast. I don't know what I'm gonna do to keep up. Thank you, fandom. Alright, let's get to making that hand. Thank you, Choppus. Yeah, hopefully, you know, the Coco video didn't do well today, but, you know, people aren't that excited about Coco. I hope people are excited about Squid. I started trying to make a part 1 of the video, but it was not turning out long enough. So it is just going to be one video once I finish it this week. So I'm going to try to make that this Friday's video. Thank you, Tomato. Alright, so I think a good place to put this kind of holder is going to be right along this line here. So I actually kind of like the geometry that's already there. Let's just retrace it out. Do a quad draw here. It's almost pointless for me to trace it out if the geometry's already there. But since I'm already in this tool, that's why I'm still doing it. And so here, I'm going to kind of go in like this. And go up like this. So it's kind of just something that, it's like a band going across it, right? Something cool to hold it all up. That will let me actually... Oh my gosh, it's not picking up what quads should actually be. Come on, guys. There we go. Yes, I'm actually thinking of selling Metal Overlord, like just a mask that you can wear, and also like a mounted head of him. You know, obviously I can't sell the whole 4-foot thing because that's, God, that would be so expensive. I don't even want to think about it. But that's something feasible I could do, is just like mounted heads that you can buy, or like kits to make one. Yeah, I was thinking about making Metal Overlord a cosplay, but the problem is, it's just, I'm not thin enough for it. I don't think anybody's thin enough for that. You have to get somebody who, you know, like this part could just be like fabric. But yeah, it's, I mean, you'd have to fake it. You'd have to just have like a hole that goes through. Oh my gosh, guys, this could be a cosplay. Like, you just have to have that concession that, like, this would be a chest piece that goes front and back like this. You have shoulder pieces of those round parts. You have like a claw hand, and maybe these extra limbs are attached with wires so you can control them. Oh my gosh, you can only... Sorry. Thank you for the heads up. It's getting a little loud. I'm going to turn this down slightly. Yeah, so what I was saying was... let me get to it. Oh, here's what you didn't see of me modeling like a stand for this guy. And here's what I was talking about Metal Overlord. It was like, this could be a chest piece. This could be on your hips. And you could have just like legs coming out that are dressed up like the tentacles. And maybe they're attached with wire in some way. A bunch of people stack on each other wearing different Metal Overlord parts. Wow, that would be impressive. Now, do I think that this will be enough to support it? I think it's worth it as a first try, so let's turn off live surface and then extrude this. Do you see what I'm saying? Is I'm making kind of a way to just support this arm. It's just so heavy. And kind of make this a little bit this way. I think I might actually smooth it. They make the set just be Metal Overlord, yeah. What made me choose Squid? I just love the idea of having a big enemy that incorporates such an iconic thing as those loops, that it's creating these loops as it goes around. Now, I don't think it's the best game design, but it was just such a cool, novel way to create a Sonic character. So Squid is one of my favorite What is he? He's not a badnik. Wait, is there a word for all of these creatures that were left over, these robot things? I don't know if there's an actual name. I'm sure there is. Oh, Guardians. Oh, okay. All of them are called Guardians, even the ones that aren't huge. Like one of the soldiers, for instance. Is that also considered a Guardian? Okay, cool. So Guardians, that's the word. True, yeah. They do guard the island. Okay, and I think just for some fun, we'll just give this a little extra extrusion. I don't know, something a little designy. You just come out, and we'll just scale down a little. Oh yeah, I may sculpt some black arms eventually, yeah. So I wonder if I can just take what I've created here and just use it for the other side. These base parts, at least. What do I want to do here? I'm trying to think of if there's any engineering considerations that I need to think about that I'm not already thinking about. Webcam frozen? Come on. This thing's dumb. Why does all my technology have to fail on me? Awesome, Freddy. What are you using, Blender? Sparrow says, planned obsolescence. I'm afraid so. So here's one of the ideas I had. I want to take this carbon fiber tubing and make it go from here to here. And then make it so that, you know how the little trail comes off of this? I was thinking if I'm going to make this piece of support, I might as well make it kind of like those trails, you know? I just don't know. What I don't know is if that will support this arm enough. Because let me just make a cylinder to show you what I'm talking about. So this is my carbon fiber tubing. And let's say I think it's 10 millimeters in diameter. So we're going to put radius of 5. So this is how thick the carbon fiber is. And what I want to do is run it like this. Okay. And so, you know, that's not the right length. I'll cut it down to the right length. And then I just don't know if that's going to be enough structural support. So that makes me wonder if I need to put just a straight up thing where it can be mounted down like this and be at the same level. It would be way cooler if this option works. So what I'm going to do... Uh-oh. Look at that. Objects just kind of disappear weirdly for me. Am I going to weight it so it'll be straight? Can you describe what you mean by that? Weight it so it'll be straight. Yeah, I'm not sure what you mean. Sorry. Have my streams ever gotten copyrighted by a song before? Yeah. Basically, I just can't monetize them if it uses a song that got copyright. It's not a copyright strike, It's like, you know, they'll take the ad revenue or something. I have a selection of Sonic songs that I've been using in testing just to like see which ones get caught or not. And so if I do Sonic music, I'll tend to use those. Otherwise I use all royalty, or not royalty free, I pay for the music on Motion Array. It's a website where you can pay a monthly subscription to get free templates and things. And one of those things is music. Nice. You have a nice Sonic-themed laptop, huh? So you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to build this with both options. And it might turn out that we need both options after all, depending on how this works. At these weights, things just... You get surprised by what works and doesn't work, you know? Oh no, actually, completely by happenstance, I'm pretty sure that it's already weighted just fine. When it sits on the ground, the head does make it pull back, but I think the arms are so heavy that once I build this structure, I think it's going to balance out perfectly. Alright, thanks for being here, Freddy. No, you go ahead and add it to the playlist, Maxie. These streams, I don't care about the monetization. Yeah, like tons of the songs that we already play get demonetized already. Alright, yeah, so see how this can just go straight down. We'll have that as one of the options. We'll make it a little bit nicer. We can take this and just kind of do that so it's a nicer look. Oh, but that's not what we... Oh, we're going to want to boolean that. So, yeah, that is... Now let's just bevel this edge. That is right, Elzilla. And then, if you didn't see earlier in the stream, Elzilla, here is the shell that we made on the last stream of Metal Overlord. It's gonna be nuts. Oh, nice. Alright, so first things first, I'm going to duplicate this guy a couple times. I'm going to duplicate it again and put it over to the other side, because I'm going to try to use it for the other side as well without having to just rebuild that model. Alright, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do a boolean of these. So... in this. And then I'm going to take this 10mm cylinder and just expand it bigger so that it's a nicer fit when the carbon fiber actually gets put in. We'll make it go about this deep, and then we will subtract that from that. So now take a look at this. Should hold one side of the carbon fiber. And I'm stupid. I wanna have these all be consistent. So before I do any booleans, I wanna duplicate this other object. That's what I wanted to do. Make it a little thicker too. Alright, so now we can union. Oh, and that doesn't like that. I think it might be... Possibly because some of the vertices are shown through. Nope. What's up, Cool Adrian? Yes, indeed you did make it. Welcome. Good to see you here. Alright. Did I make that go high enough? No, not even close to high enough. Let's move this guy up. Williams difference. You got kicked from what? From the stream? Oh, it's a lot of people are saying, what happened? Oh yeah, everybody's saying they got kicked, or a couple people are at least. What did it say when you got kicked? Really? Is this showing us a brand new stream starting? What's going on here? Let me check the stream on my phone. Let's see. Look at my channel. So it doesn't tell me how long it's been going. Yeah, that was weird. It seems like a lot of people got kicked at once. And there goes my camera again. Oh my gosh. I'm hoping that I just need a new USB cable for it. That's what I'm hoping. You know what? I think that happens sometimes because I'll suddenly see a big drop in viewers. And I wonder if it's like dropping people. I mean, well, people got dropped who are chatting, so it's like they're actively watching, so I don't know. That's bizarre. Sorry that that's happening, guys. Alright, so now what I want to do is get something that points exactly where I want it to. And this seems as good of an angle as any, what we've got here. Let's rotate it this way. Let's call it -10. What I'm thinking is if I have a little, not little, it's like a big tab here that connects to the, see how I'm trying to make it all connect nicely? Let's see how that does. I'm gonna make this reach all the way up into what we want. This is the, again, it's the other option for the carbon fiber tubing. And then we can duplicate this and give it the same rotations as this. 47. Let's call this 48. 48. Perfect. Now it is the same rotation. We're going to go ahead and place that in a smart place here. What's up, Crescent Blue Zero? Alright, cool. So you see what we're doing here. We're kind of giving two options, or potentially both if needed, to be able to connect it with just a nice dark tube. I mean, It's not ideal, but there's no way that this can stay supported otherwise. Let's go ahead and duplicate these for safety. Booleans. Union. And we'll take this, we'll duplicate it, we're going to scale it up a little. So we have a little bit of a thicker hole than what we're going to actually put in there. Press difference here. Now, yeah, that should be hopefully a nice support, and maybe I'll even glue gun it to it just to be safe. We'll see. Yeah, I think that is going to be a good solution, so let's triangulate that and export it. Now I'll be getting that printed during the stream before I start working on Metal Overlord. Where's Squid? I haven't made a new export for Squid since November. And we will do an OBJ export. That'll be fin support R. Alright, so I'm going to take a duplicate of that object. Freeze transformations. Scale it by X, and then let's just move this into the right place just by eyeballing it. So I do know that I would like the pivot to be right here and to match the geometry under here, which actually doesn't quite match, does it? Looks like there's different geometry between the two sides. I have not done any more on Gamma. Sorry guys, I'm just not really super interested in Gamma. I don't find myself inspired enough to do him. But I will do more soon. I just I don't feel like doing things that other people have done. Yes, I can see your comments, Alex. So it looks like I'm gonna need to fully make brand new geometry for this, just because it's not gonna conform to the shape well. So we'll go modify. Where's make live? There it is. Oh no, this was discussed last time on the stream. I am considering making Metal Overlord talk. Yeah, definitely. I know Fandom was kind of talking about doing it through Alexa or something, but I don't think I would do it through that. I think I would use like Arduino with a soundboard or something. Yeah, Lone Guardian, did you know I used to make animatronics? You can find some early ones that I did on my channel. I used to make animatronics for Disney parks. Let me ask this, Sparkle Wolf. What you're seeing, was that able to do like custom voices and stuff? And did you have to say, "Hey Alexa," to do it? Or can you give custom names? Because early on with Alexa, I tried to have Alexa respond to. Hopefully, nobody's listening to this on a speaker with one of the devices in their home, and I'm just triggering it like crazy. Interesting. I'll have to look into that then. Because, yeah, maybe that could be better. Oh, yeah. Oh, I wasn't even thinking about it actually being able to, like, if you ask it the weather. Oh my gosh, that would be amazing. I was just thinking of having it play pre-recorded clips, but yeah, if we could generate the voice nicely, that would be really compelling. And that could just be a whole video in itself, is like upgrading it to use Alexa for the voice. Is that about the same thickness? No, I made it even more. Oh my gosh, it is not responding well to my mouse. There we go. There we go. So I made it kind of the same style as the other side. It's just made it look a lot better. Just a little bit further down, and it should just kind of really. I'm hoping that'll catch nicely on this, but maybe this edge needs to come in more to do that. Yeah, start an argument with it. Alright, so now we got that to capture those pieces, and now I can take one of those pieces that I duplicated. And we'll give it one that goes just straight up and down like the other one. What's up, Sonic? We have Sonic himself in the chat. What? Incredible. Yeah, make it. Oh, there's so much fun stuff. Yeah, that'll be a whole video in itself, is learning how to make Alexa do that, and then like messing with it, and maybe even we'll have a live stream where you guys can tell me what to say to it. That'll be totally fun. Yeah, Sparkle, if it's not Alexa, then see if you can find out what that is. You know what? I don't like this being here. I think this needs to be down like at the bottom where it's going to support the most weight. I think that's the right choice. Oh, okay, interesting. So it's got like more of a connection to a computer and the internet to do that. I used to work on an AI project that what did I do? We recorded voice lines. This was something that was never released. And this was really fun because I got to write a Marvel character. It was just for, you know, I used to work on experimental toys and stuff. And so we tried to come up with, like, it wasn't an AI talking back, but it was, I guess it wasn't AI at all, it was just voice recognition. And then, like, we created a branching outcomes. But it was, like, more than just, like, if somebody asked this. It was like we had a system that would break it down into different, there's a term for this. There's some kind of term in like literature or something, like different parts of sentences have different names and things. I don't know exactly what I'm describing. It was a long time ago. And then I would play back it was so you could talk to one of these characters. Pretty cool. But it was just it was an experiment that nothing got made of it. Okay, so that'll be good supporting that. Did I put that on the... Oh yeah, I did kind of put this on the right side. It could have gone even further, but this one's at less of an angle. I think this will do nicely. A drone Metal Overlord, wow. At this size? That'd be incredible. Alright, so lastly, let's do the same thing with this tubing. Make something that reaches all the way to the other side here. Yes, everyone does have crazy ideas. Size of a plane. What's up, Radical X? Good to have you here. Alright, so duplicate this guy. I can neither confirm nor deny those rumors, fandom. As I mentioned earlier, I feel like I'm getting my butts kicked by the other guys right now. I gotta keep up. Gotta go fast. What's up, Flesh Grinder? Good to see you. Go play outside, says Stick, if you have Wade Whipple. I think that'd be really cool. It'd probably be easy to find like a sheriff action figure at the right scale. And then if I was better at sculpting faces, that would be really cool. People do some incredible face sculpting of like real people. You know what? Speaking of, you know, some creators working with other people, I wonder if I could find somebody who happened to have sculpted the actor who plays him, and if I could get that 3D model. I feel like there's a Radical Highway joke coming up in the chat. Alright. There we go. We've got the support for the other side down. And then after I export these and get them printed, I'm going to get started on my work that I need to do on Metal Overlord. I'm a radical highway, thank you. Oh my gosh. Oh, do you mean about as big as Black Doom, or do you mean in scale with them? Because that would be huge. Or are you talking about... Yeah, you must be talking about the end. The final boss in Frontiers. Yeah, some people... I forget who. They kept talking about building the end. They suggested it on our Discord chat. The end would be so big. He's a moon. He's a full-on moon. Likeness is a bit soft, but so are the official figures. Oh, I missed a message. Funny you say they're not perfect, but I have a program that is actually meant to take make 3D printed figure heads. Oh, interesting. That's cool. Alright. Mesh. Triangulate. File. Export selection. Bin support left. What's the name of the actor who plays Wade Whipple? It says 31 people? Mine says 21. Adam Pally. Let's do a search, see if... Wow, it does say 31. Holy moly! Awesome. We'll skip this version. Let's get these models in now. Welcome, everybody. I bet we must have a lot of new viewers. I think it's time to show what I've been working on again. Just for the people who recently showed up. Oh, I want webcam big. Oh, it says 26? Well, anyway, here is the size. Ooh. Oh yeah, my Streamlabs shows 26 now, but still, that's a great number. So this is the size of just the head of Metal Overlord. And then what I'm about to print right now is some supports for the squid that I'm making that's like this big. That's hopefully going to be next Friday's video. Maybe we will fandom. Maybe the next one that he does a sale on, I'll also do my Valiant Tales sale. I've been printing a bunch of Shadow Lancelot kits. Vladdy says, that's not big at all. You're right, it's gigantic. Alright, let's get these prints on there. No, not dolphin. Let's see. Good. Documents. Stocks, 3D prints. Squid. Get the fin supports in there. No. Oh, these are still kind of big. Oh, what's the best way to do this? Maybe we'll lay them like that so that I can have them nice and smooth on the areas that anybody's going to see, but then that's a lot of supports. Yeah, I'm down for this. Well, no, we can probably get away with a lot less if we do it. I don't want too many supports. That should be better. He's rotated. Okay. Yeah, let's see how that works with the supports. Let's give it a 0.2 layer height because we don't care about. What? No! Oh my gosh. So something's been happening with Bamboo Lab lately. Ever since I downloaded a file off their store, it has messed up my settings. Oh, maybe this is it. No, that's not it. See, my settings are all messed up, so I want to try to copy these. I can't shift click? What is going on? There we go. Copy these. I need to like open up an existing file. That's how I fix this problem. I do not know why. The right nozzle settings are this 0.2 millimeter standard. So maybe I just need to remember what my nozzle size is. Alright, so I think this is good. Let's preview this. Okay, 4-hour print. I'm gonna work with this. And I am just going to print it in black, so I don't have to paint it or anything. Oh, I think the printer's off because I was moving stuff for the guys doing the heater. And I'm sorry, you couldn't see my screen that whole time anyway. I will be right back.
If truly free, be stopped never through all that's happening.
Alright, so now we should be, if I actually show my screen. There we go, there's Bamboo Labs. Hit refresh. And I will do it in black. Send. Alright, cool. I'll be right back. I'm just going to grab more water. And then it's Metal Overlord time! All right. Oh, there is a food fight going on. Let me just save this scene. All right. Yeah, I'm looking forward to having Squid done. Been a long time coming. The arm problem had me putting things off for a long time because I just didn't know how I was going to salvage of it. I think this is a good solution. Now, if off stream, I'll probably make little bases for this, and then I'll make the parts that go on there. Alright, so let's get Metal Overlord parts going. Okay, so Where is... Ah, yes. Okay, so these are going to be all the parts that we need to create for the bottom part of it. Oh, and I guess he's got a whole additional spike that needs to come out here that I forgot about. What kind of filament do I use? PLA. PETG's supposed to be better, but it's harder to work with. And I guess it's, you know, maybe stronger. With these prints, I don't have much of a big problem with them breaking or anything, so PLA is definitely enough for me. Alright. Bring up Maya again, and let's get started on this. So I'm going to rename this to Hidden Head Parts. Say OK, and then we'll turn it off of transparent. So this shouldn't be too hard. I think I'll just extrude it, smooth it. And then we'll extrude it inward and just cut out the existing shape, and that should give us a perfectly fitting piece. So let's first do mesh. My eye is itching for some reason. Oh, look at that. That quadrangulated almost nicely. Almost where I'd like it to be. Off symmetry. Oh, I see, because there's this extra line here. Okay, this one's going to be kind of easy. And we'll delete any extra vertices that are left over just by selecting them all and deleting. My drip is immaculate. You talking about my 8-year-old BattleBots shirt? I used to be big into BattleBots. I used to make little 1 pound and 3 pound BattleBots. And I got this at season 3 filming of the most recent BattleBots. Like, you know, it was in the 90s originally, but they did kind of the reboot, and now they're in Vegas. And so I went to the filming of seasons 2 and seasons 3. I don't know if I ever showed up on TV. I think you can see it be tiny in the background when they go over the crowd. Mesh extrude. I'm not done yet with that. What is this? Wait, isn't that the edge that I want, though? Yeah, I want that edge there, but why is it messing up here? Is it because it's coming to a point? Yeah, it's coming to a point, that's why. Multi-cut. Bring it from here. Here. Delete. Hey, what's up, Chaos Cola? I didn't realize Chaos Cola was an actual thing from Sonic. I was reading the rules of the RPG, and one of the items in the RPG is Chaos Cola. I was like, wait, I only know that name from the username, but it must have come from Sonic, huh? Would you hate me if I told you I've played neither Platimac? And you know what? I don't even want these edges. Let's delete them for now because I'm just gonna rebuild that.
My synthetic spark will guide me through the dark. Watch me as I join the starlight.
How thick do I want this to be? I want it to be about as thick as what we've already done. It's hard to say. Maybe if I go 4. Yo, what's with these vertices? That's weird. How did that print well at all? That's a weird shape. That's not what got 3D printed. Those weird edges there, do you see that? Whatever. I think this is about the right thickness though. That's funny. Shadow did in-universe ads? Wow. What's that storyline? Alright, so just add edge loops in here. Why can't I do that? An edge loop all the way up here. Do I have something set in the edge loop? Yes, I need to turn this to let me put it where I want it. Okay. I might just scale the whole thing in. Maybe just these edges. Okay. Well, should it be embedded more in it? This might stick out too much. Well, I'll fill it with putty so it doesn't matter. I think this will be good like this. Let's take a look at these. Let's make sure we have the right thickness. I think that'll do well. I think that's good. Welcome back, Iowa Plays. So we'll duplicate that just in case. Mesh. Smooth. Alright, so now what we need to do is... Oh, I forgot about this. This will be fine. So we'll duplicate both of these. Do this with Subtract this from it. Let's see how that looks. So now we've cut out the shape of the other objects. We have kind of a lip that'll hopefully fit right inside of it. There's another thing I want to cut out from this. It's just a little bit of a cylinder from here, because this piece is going to need to be attached somewhere, somehow. I'm just going to give this a nice extra space for it not to interact, because we're not going to really see it from behind that much. So it's okay if this doesn't match up completely well. What I'm going to do is just put a cylinder there of about the right size. We need to do a little less than that. Just enough to make sure that those pieces don't collide when they're put together. I don't think so, Platimac, or at least not for me. I've never had any luck making joints of any kind for any figure, unfortunately. Oh, interesting. Those are going to collide. So, this little bit right here... Oh, wait. This little bit right here is going to be colliding with this piece that we're making right now. We could actually use that to our advantage by subtracting that shape from it. I'll just duplicate this, then diff it. Oh no, it didn't work. Let's just cut out that whole part. I'll just make a cube the same way I made a cylinder. It's getting really hard to see what's going on in here because there's so many objects. Yeah, just so that it slots in nicely, I'm just going to cut out a whole rectangle here. I still gotta do some testing of joints to make a... So, I tried actually to get started on this. I have an extra shadow somewhere over here. And I had an easy time getting the head off of it when I made the original Amy. This time I'm just really struggling to take this head off. Did I just break it? I think I broke the plastic of the neck a little bit by doing that. Something's wrong, it's definitely looser now. Now let's just go for it. If I have to buy another shadow. Oh gosh, yeah, how did I get the head off the first time? Maybe I'll like heat it up a little. Boil it. But anyway, I need to make it work. You know, in the video, I kind of rebuilt the neck. Just made it at an arbitrary size. That didn't work very well. I mean, it worked fine for the project. In fact, it worked really well. It's on there sturdy. But it's not good for a product. Alright, well that's looking pretty good. So what I want to do next is build a little structure so that it's not just glued on at those edges. I want to have little cubes in there to kind of hold them up. Oh yeah, E-Scrubby, it's big. This thing. And it's just, oh here, yeah, let me just show you. Well, you've seen it already on Instagram and stuff, but yeah, man, this thing, it could be a whole-on mask, dude. It's nuts. And this is at 2.5 inch. Alright, so, yeah, so I'm going to make those cubes now to try to... Actually, do I not like the roundness here? I think it's fine for the backside. I don't think it'll hurt things. Yeah, I can beat Metal Overlord for all of mine. It's a little late for me to decide to make this be a harder edge, though. No, I think that's fine. Because when it gets filled in, then I'll be able to sand it, give it a nice hard edge. Alright, let's make that cube. So here we are inside of it. This is what I'm talking about. Oh, that's what it was. I forgot that I put geometry to match those in there. That's right. That's the weird geometry that I was wondering what I had done before, earlier in the stream. Alright, so I want one of these to be up here near the top. It's going to be on the inside between the two. And this, I do want it to extrude up into here. And I'm going to cut out a duplicate of it. So select that cube again. And then subtract. Now we kind of split it in these two pieces. We'll mesh, separate. And delete those. So now, there we go. That should rest up nicely against the top of the piece that's already there. And I'm just going to give it a little bit of tolerance here. No worries, Malinations. Welcome to the stream. Doing some Metal Overlord. Part 1, or Part 2 of many. I'll just combine these now. And I want to do the same thing a couple more times. But you know what? This time, I'm going to make a spacer that prints individually, because I want this to print as one long thing. Because these actually printed, like this long thing, it kind of printed at an angle. That was the best way to do it, to fit it. And it actually worked out pretty well. It didn't need that much support. I was surprised when I saw it. I was like, will that fall down? But if I were a superhero, who would I be? Somebody who can teleport like Nightcrawler. Because teleport kind of lets you fly. You can teleport up into the sky, and you can just like, keep teleporting. Like you could actually just fly around, or just fall and then teleport back up. You would have to either be able to conserve momentum, so if you're falling, you'd have to be able to turn yourself around and like to go back up the other way, or have change in momentum not affect you to do things like that. Or bring a glide. I mean, I guess what I'm trying to say is I would like flying superpowers, but I don't feel like that's necessary. Get a glide suit, be a teleporter, you get all the other benefits that come with teleporting. They do kind of look similar, right? Yeah, they kind of fit together, huh? At least their faces, the design of their faces. Yeah, because you can go a bunch of different places to try to find... Yeah, use your superpowers to find Jack-specific toys. Challenge impossible, still. Yeah, because the other question is, am I actually fighting crime? Yeah, I'd like to think I still would if I did it. But I can just use it for traveling. Alright, so I'm just going to place these objects kind of down the side of this so that we can just have some nice spacers to keep them together. Alright, so this is going to be a little bit tricky because I need to get in here, make sure they don't intersect in bad ways, and then duplicate one of each of these. So then I can diff that. And then diff this. And then modify, center pivot, just scale it down. So these are little spacers that I'm putting inside of here so that I can glue them and get them a little bit sturdier that way. I wish there was a boolean that didn't destroy the object. So it's like you see me having to duplicate these objects and then using one of them to do this difference operation because it blows one of them away. I wish there was an option to not have to do it that way. Awesome, Neo Magic Star. I will probably put these up for download because I don't think it's going to hurt anything if, you know, I doubt any, like, maybe one person in the world will make another one of these at this size. And it wouldn't work for smaller ones because, see all these thin shells that I'm making, all this work, it's not going to work for a small figure. It never print well, you know. Daisy, you got the hookups for figures then? Shoot. I just tell my mom to get a job at Walmart. Help me out. I told my wife she should get a job at Target so that she could help find figures. And she thought I was joking. She laughed like it was ridiculous, and then I was like, oh yeah, it is ridiculous. I think she knew I was being serious. She's watching. Confirm or deny in the chat. Alright, cool. So now what I've made is these little spacers. So I'm building the one spacer into this object because it's kind of small, but to make this half of it print nicer, I'm just putting these kind of just haphazard as extra objects to glue in so that it'll help give some structure to it. Alright, yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Let's go ahead and do our cuts. The cut that'll actually make this into two parts. Let's hide that for now. Let's turn our print planning on. Duplicate this. This should match up exactly with where we cut before. Yes, perfect. So now we have a good cut spot for that. Duplicate this one more time as a backup. And we'll duplicate each of these. We'll do one that is intersection. No! Oh no, what was the last time that I saved, guys? No way. It didn't give me an error either, like sometimes it'll make a backup. I feel like I save fairly often. Because usually it'll say, Maya crashed, we're saving it in a temp directory. And when this opens, hopefully there's a window on the left-hand side that says, hey, it crashed, you can try reopening it. If I didn't save recently. That part of the window is not there, guys. Oh my god, how much did we lose? Oh, that's so bad. I don't remember if I was saving a lot. Oh no, guys. Did I not save at all today? It says... You're kidding me. Guys, oh my god, did I not save at all tonight? It says this file wasn't edited since 11 a.m. this morning or yesterday. Please tell me it somehow... Oh... I'm usually so good about saving. God. I think that answers it, is if it showed that timestamp, then no, I had not saved. Oh, man. That is so bad. I don't even know why I'm waiting for this to open. I know that it wasn't saved according to that display. How did I not save? Yeah, it says 3 at 11 a.m. Oh. What about in incremental saves? Well, it wouldn't be an incremental save because I never saved, yeah. How could I not have saved? I was so happy with those shapes and about to export them too. At least if I had been able to export them, then I... God, that's devastating. Man. This is a big file too. It's taking forever to load. Be 10. So let's see. What would it be? See what folders were most recently. Nothing. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah, we can rebuild it. Man, that is so rough. I'm just hoping somehow it's wrong about when the file was last saved. Somehow. But we saw it in the file name. It's really taking its time to load. Come on. Yeah, if anybody's wondering, I'm not just sitting here lamenting, I'm waiting for the file to load. No, it was not a horrible joke, Vladimak. It was a fair joke. A fair game joke. Here it goes. It's loading. Oh, it's all gone. It's all gone. Who wants to see me do the exact same thing I've been doing for the last hour again? Let's speedrun it. You want to see how fast I can speedrun this? Alright, so let's turn on, or turn off print planning for now. Wait, where's the boxes for this? It's not even showing everything. Yeah, let's put a timer on. Let's see, is there such thing as a timer? I do like clock? Timer, yeah. Or is it stop? We'll do like a stopwatch, yeah. Alright, so let's see how fast I can get back to the point that I was. I'm actually not going to chat a whole lot while I'm doing this, so people of the chat, talk amongst yourselves. Kind of be the host for me. We're going to speedrun it. Let's go! Even just little cleanup things like changing the name of this, I lost. Somehow it's also missing those objects that I exported that should just be already there. Check that out. I gotta import that. I find myself looking at the chat again. I forget that I said I'm not going to look at the chat. So if anybody has questions for me, hopefully other viewers can answer it for me. think now that I'm doing this again, I'm just going to extrude this inward so we see less of it. So that'll be a nice difference between the two.
Boost your spirit off the ground. I'm a spark that won't go out. We can go much higher now. Gravity
This part at the end, though, I do need to bring down. It's going to be way too thin.
only at the beginning.
So let's see what's going on here with the geometry. That's some oddness here. Oh yeah, there's definitely something weird going on here. There's that. That needs to come in like so. Is that the last song in the playlist? Oh, it's not. I forgot that I probably have some vertices that I need to delete. There you go. I'll take this whole thing and move it down. If I make more dioramas, I'll be making them out of foam. Have you guys seen my videos where I make dioramas out of foam and I have like hot wire cutters and stuff? I really like doing that. I made a Sonic Forces set. It's actually behind me. Part of my display there. Let's see if this ends up too thin. Oh, I really actually like this version better, even though there's some weird geometry happening here. What is that? Oh, I forgot that I got rid of those edges last time. The edge vertex. One of the nice things about recreating this is a lot of my time was spent deciding what to do. Now that I'm just making a lot of the same decisions, it is going faster. Okay, I think I've actually like that pretty good. So let's duplicate that. And you know what? You know what would be a great idea right now? We save the scene. Ah, alright. What was the next step that I want to do? Just smoothing, I guess. Cut out what's there. Alright, so now we have a shape that has that lip cut out. Let's unlock the normals. There we go, that looks fairly good. Alright, let's create that cylinder now. that whole cylinder cut out from it. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's actually looking a lot tighter too. And I might scale it down just slightly so that it, because there's tolerances in the 3D print. So I might scale it down just ever so slightly. Just to make sure that it fits under the surface of the other one. So we're like, whoa, 0.98. I hope the Sonic Speed Cafe comes somewhere near me. Alright, so let's go ahead and make those cube shapes. You guys remember this happened, the crashing happened on Shadow, the Doom Wings. They'd done a bunch of good work and had to totally restart. Alright, so we're going to do this with all of these, all the way down again. So just put one here, here, here. It's just gonna be, when these meshes are so dense, because I've smoothed them out, it'd be hard to see where I'm placing things. Seems like a lot of people have different favorite songs. That's cool. I'm seeing a lot of that in the chat throughout the night. It's like, oh, this is my favorite song. This is mine. Okay, nothing intersecting there. Alright, those are all done. Let's duplicate these, then subtract them. Place them here, duplicate, if again. Duplicate these. Diff. Duplicate. Diff. Yeah, okay. Let's save again. Alright, have a good night, Platimac. Thanks for being here. My camera's frozen. I wasn't reading chat and my camera's frozen. Yeah, beat. Bad time for the camera to freeze when I'm specifically not looking at chat because I'm speedrunning. Yeah, I'm gonna have to order a new USB cord, see what's up. Oops, file. Alright, let's do what we were doing just before the crash. Turn on print planning. Duplicate. Okay. I'm gonna save it one more time just so I don't lose this step. Oh, looks like there's something bad going on in the chat. Oh, you guys are just saying. No. I see what happened. You were unsure if something was offensive. It's a misunderstanding. Oh, but I didn't want diff. I wanted intersection. Alright, so there's that piece. Oh, but I forgot to duplicate it. I gotta duplicate this because it eats up the object. Intersection. Oh, and I forgot to duplicate the cube too. I'm not being smart, guys. Intersection. And then diff. Okay. This is where we were before the save. Speedrun is over. What are we at? Okay. Okay. 14 minutes. 14 minutes to get back to that spot. That's not terrible. Yeah, I guess because there was a lot of decisions I was making during that time of what to do, which took up some time. Alright. Not so bad. What do we have now? We got this piece. And then there's one more thing I would like to do. I'd like to make markers for this to know where to put these pieces that I made. So let's hide these guys. We'll just move all of these down ever so slightly. And let's duplicate them. Scale them up a little bigger so that it's like a slot that they can fit into, you know? Up. And I'm not too worried about the tolerance because if it's too much of a space, I'm just gonna, you know, put glue in there. Mesh, combine. Booleans, difference, and difference. Alright, so now, when I print this, I'm going to have these little trays so I know exactly where these go. That'll be nice. You can see I left a lot of tolerance there. It's probably more tolerance than we need, but it's just to create a little marker. Alright, let's save again. Mesh. Triangulate. Do that to this one. File. Export selection. OBJ. Documents. Organized docs. 3D prints. Metal Overlord. Alright. Horn, middle 1. Back. File. Export selection. Horn, middle 2. Back. Dalmatians, if you're feeling dizzy, you should get some rest. Triangulate all these. Ooh, I'm getting a little tired myself. Wow. Export selection. We'll call this spacer. Head. Middle. 1. File. Export selection. Middle 2. 3. How many objects do you think this is going to be once it's done? Y'all should take a guess, and then I'll look back at the chat. I think it'll be... Well, I'm not going to say what I think it'll be. I want to hear what you guys think it'll be. Once the whole project's completed, how many different 3D objects will have been created to make this happen? That includes like each of these shells, each of these little spacers. How many individual OBJ files is this going to be? Take your guesses now. So just to be clear, guys, I'm talking about the whole project. And I'll give you some context. We are already at... where's it? We're already at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. On the head, that is just the shell, not all the back pieces, not any of these, and these might get split into 2. Think about how many pieces the head already is, and then think about this. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about utility pieces. Everybody's guessing sub 100. Guys, I think it's going to be like 500. I think it's like 500. Because think about this. Is each one of these an individual object? Let's just count how many individual objects these are. And obviously some of these will get combined. I think it's going to be like 500 after everything. Because here we are looking at... Let's see. What did I just do? Display. Show... Oh, heads-up display. What is it? I think poly count will tell me how many objects. Oh, selected objects. This is 2,060 objects. Yeah, it's over 9,000! Yeah, because if you think about this, like some of these will be combined, like this is an object, but so is this, so it's not going to be, you know, what I just said, like the 2,000, whatever it was. But then once I combine things, I'm going to have things like those spacers, you know, depending on how I had to make certain things. I had to split this whole object here up into 2 just to fit on the printer. I think it's going to be at least 500. I wouldn't be surprised if it got up to 1,000. It's going to be nuts. All right. Well, let's get back to the next piece, huh? So look at that. We've made shells that should now go together nicely for just one of these spikes. We gotta do the same thing 2 more times. This is gonna be interesting. Cut this in half. That. Alright, so we're going to want a shell to fit in the back here. Let's hide the rest of the body because this stuff's just getting in the way. These little bolt pieces and stuff, that's crazy. Alright. So Well, let's look at this and see about how we want to construct it. I think I'm going to leave another big cylinder shape right here. You know what? Does this even need to be smoothed out? You know how I try to do all that work to smooth things? I wonder if I just don't bother with that. Because this is the backside. Nobody's going to care about that. And I think I'm going to make things a little easier on myself. I kind of want to get rid of these edge loops here, though. Because if I just extrude this, watch what's going to happen. It's not going to work out well. I just extrude these. Oh, it's not helpful telling me what direction. C is what I want. Look how this doesn't really work. It kind of makes messy edges that aren't going to print well. Geometry intersecting with itself and stuff. So I need to kind of take this one section at a time. Let's quadrangulate this first. It's not bad. And look at this. There's already a problem here. Look at these pieces that we made for this. This little bit, this tiny little tab here, is going to intersect with what we're making now. And I might just let it go through. Otherwise I'm going to have to cut this down. And I totally could just cut that down, we'll see. Yeah, it's going through here. I think I will let it because then it can help. It can help glue it together, I think. So I'll just let it still do its cutout. This will all. So this whole object up to here, the front of it, that should print as one object, just like the front. Alright, here's what I need to do. I need to get rid of this entire outer edge, or at least the edge loops around it. Let's see. No, that doesn't work. What did that do for me? Got me that whole line. Okay, yeah, I'm going to delete this and just do some extrusions on my own here to get some nice clean-ish shapes. No. And now I'm going to take each one of these vertices one by one. It's going to be a little bit of a hassle to do that, but I'm going to take it and I'm going to pin it to the surface here so we have just something touching. Yeah, and then I'll use those existing shapes to make a cutout again. That'll work well. If I could have Sonic characters cuss, who and where in the timeline? I don't think I would care if any of them cursed. I like Shadow just saying, "Where's that damn fourth Chaos Emerald?" That's enough cursing for me in Sonic. Or I'd just like to hear Eggman just drop an F-bomb and Sonic deletes him, defeats him. I know I just said I wasn't going to smooth this, but I might actually still do that. Now that I've deleted those edges that would be troublesome, I think I can actually then add edge loops to these edges that I'm now going to extrude. That might work pretty well. Cream! Yes. I have done a slight amount of stop motion with a program called Dragon Frame, and I've actually been specifically wanting to do some stop motion of some very specific scenes. I want to do the Radical Highway meme video in stop motion with Shadow and Black Doom. I want to do just like a run cycle with Sonic. That'll probably be one of the earlier ones to get used to animating in stop motion. Because stop motion is such a different beast than, the animation that I'm used to. But I do predict that I'll be able to take all the skills from, my animating ability and translate them in. But I should start with like something simple like a run cycle. And so I was thinking of doing Squid, like Sonic running along Squid, just doing a run cycle. No, I think it's like $300, but it's the one that Leica uses. It's like all the big name stop motion. I got it for my cousin for Christmas last year, not this previous Christmas, but the one before. I got him a tablet. I got him a bunch of lighting equipment and a webcam, so he could do, because he was using like his tablet trying to set it up and stuff, and that was hard. Yeah, 90s commercial for Cyclone would be way cool. I'm really looking forward to finally doing a tier list of all my customs once I finish Squid and Cyclone. And I think Super Chip is close enough. It might be done this weekend. I'm having troubles with the color for Sparkle. Sparkle Wolf is the one who's most excited for it. What I mean is Super Chip. Sparkle Trip. What was the other one that I wanted to do? It would be a big one. Oh, of course. Metal Sonic and Amy from the movie. But I gotta finish Metal Sonic to do that. And by finish, I mean start on him. You know what'd be cool is in Super Smash Bros. When they have their little animation when they first come in, do a bunch of Smash Brothers characters and build out a foam set of one of the stages. Ooh, that is weird. I have to fix that up. That's not good. Ooh, I'm getting a little tired, y'all. Shoot. Eyelid's getting heavy. I've been so stressed all week. 2 weeks now. Because of the furnace going bad. You know, I tried to negotiate with one of the companies, try to get a better deal on it. And they already knew that they were that they were the best that I was gonna find. So they're like, yeah, we're not doing these things that you're asking. I tried to get. Whoa, that got really weird and loud at first. Did you hear that? Oh shoot, I'm already way at the front. I didn't even realize it went that way. That's right, this is the bottom of it. Okay. So I'm gonna have to put some consideration into how this is gonna work here. I like Zavik, but not the rest of the Deadly Six. Alright, so this whole mouth part, that needs to be handled separately. That's going to be a whole different beast. In fact, all of this that connects here, so what we're going to just work on right now is this whole section as a panel. I'm going to cut it separately because this is going to have a whole other host of complications because I got to make it integrate with those teeth parts when I build them. Where's extract? Here it is. Alright, so now we have those two separate objects. I'll do the same thing with this up here. Alright, so now that we are at this point with it, I just want to cut down the middle here though. No, I'm fine with where it is like this. Yeah, if you're tired, go to bed. I'm gonna be going to bed soon-ish. Let's see. I think maybe I'll finish off these parts here. I don't want to tackle the decisions to be made here yet, because that's going to be some tough considerations to figure out how it's going to assemble, you know. Because I also have to think about where I'm going to mount the lights in here and stuff. See how our print is doing. Okay, it's going. The carbon fiber rods should be arriving tomorrow. Okay, I'll check that out, Phantom. Alright, so pull these vertices in just a little bit more. What's up, Pink GameCube? Good to see ya. We're on Metal Overlord. Is big. Be a whole helmet. Alright, so I'm going to duplicate this and hide it. Knit mesh, extrude, and I'm going to first try extruding this way. See if we get some good shapes from that. Does that look like the right thickness? I think so. Doesn't really matter, but I would like to be consistent. Yeah, it's about the same depth, but look at this. We got some problems here. See, that's why extruding inward like I just did is kind of rough, because you have to clean up these vertices. Maybe once it's smooth it'll be fine. So let's just proceed as normal. Oh no. Insert edge loop. Oh my goodness. Insert the edge loop, please. I'm having troubles clicking, I'm so tired. Look at that, I'm not clicking the right stuff. Okay, I think that'll be a good shape for us. So let's duplicate that, just so we're back up. Mesh, smooth. Alright, so then we're going to cut this shape out of it so it can kind of slot in. Boolean diff. Now let's see how this object looks. Yeah, that's looking good to me. Again, one thing I like to do is just scale this down slightly so that we have the tolerance to fit them together. Modify center pivot. What did I do? 0.98? I think that's a little too small. 0.99. Yeah, that should fit nicely. Oh no! You drank 3 to 6 sodas. Rough. Well, most root beers don't have caffeine, except for like Barks. That's why they say Barks has bite. So maybe you're talking about the sugar content. Alright, let's get some cubes in here to space it like we did before. Also, where... Wait, did that piece not ever split? Oh yeah, I forgot. This one is all just one piece. Huh. Alright, let's isolate these. concrete. You know what? Do we even need anything in there? This might just glue fine. Like if I'm picturing these two pieces. They're so small, I'm not going to bother to make those cube objects. And then where that connects, will this go in? Yeah, I think I'm just fine with this shape. Mesh, triangulate. File, export, selection. This is head horn, left 1, and we'll call it back. Okay, let's do the same thing for this down here. Hit mesh, extrude. I think a good number here was like -3. That's what I liked for the other one. Mesh display, reverse. And let's clean this up a little bit. I want to put a cut right here to right here. I want to be able to add edge loops in here nicely. Oh, you know what? There's going to be edge loops in there no matter what because I'm going to do this. That goes all the way through very cleanly. Oh yeah, it looks nice already. Okay. It looks like this will need to be 2 pieces. Oh, I see. It doesn't need to be 2 pieces because originally part of the head was this. So this should just be able to be 1 piece too. Not bad at all. Mesh, smooth, breathe. Yes, I absolutely believe in sleep. Yeah, you guys, you gotta get sleep. That's the most important thing. That, take good care of your teeth. I'm sure every adult will tell you that. Once you have to start paying for your own dental bills, oh my gosh. Yeah, you want to save money as an adult, take care of your teeth now. Luckily I did an okay job, but not the best, and paid for it. Just floss every day. Why am I talking about flossing? Oh, because I was talking about sleep. Yeah, get sleep, floss every night. I don't remember what DER is now. What is the other thing? Eat well? I don't know. I don't eat that good. I try. Yeah, I think one of my first dental bills as an adult after insurance was like $1,500. I don't remember what I was getting done. Think about how much you can buy in the future with money if you just floss every day. And brush, of course, but you know, flossing is the harder thing to stay on top of. Yes, drinking lots of water. I'm out of water, but I think I'm ending the stream soon, so I'm not going to go get more water right this second. And you know what? I don't like that cut out that edge there, so I'm just going to fudge it and say that this edge is not there. And then we're not going to cut any of this out because I'm gonna file that down in the actual printed model. Why can't I select the game object of that? There we go. Still made a little cut, but that's okay. Yeah, I think that's gonna be good. Making shells. And then tomorrow, so I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow at my usual time. So I think that's when I'll tackle some of these inner parts here to figure out kind of the structure of this, how it's gonna attach to everything. I think I'll make the pivots for the head simple. I'm not going to make all of these pivot. I'm just going to have a pivot for the jaw. The jaw will pivot, and then the neck down here will pivot like this. Alright, so let's export that. It's going to be horn left 2. Back. All right, I think that is where we'll call it for today. It's not the most glamorous of work, but oops. What we did today was make these 4 panels. Not bad. Two and a half hours. Well, for the first hour, I was working on something for Squid, so for almost 2 hours of work getting these back panels done, not bad. Yeah. All right, let's read out the names of everybody whose Streamlabs is showing. This is everybody from 841 today. This is Malamations, YBZ, Sparkwolf 404, Platimac, Neo Magic Star, Lone Guardian, Chaos Cola 2, Daisy Garcia, Tomato is JP. Did I say Malamations? I always wonder if it's Malamations. Fandom Lover. Crescent Blue Zero. I don't know why Crescent Blue Zero's name says Crescent Blue Zero parentheses Crescent Blue Zero. Let's see. Pink GameCube. Y'all chatted a lot. I appreciate it. It helps the video for sure. Alright, cool, yeah. I think I have... Oh, and Highwell Plays. Alright, well thank you everybody for joining this stream. This is going to be a very long project, and I look forward to showing you each step by step the way that we get the Metal Overlord. Have a good rest of your night. I'm going to see you guys tomorrow, same time as usual. Talk to y'all later. Oh, and E-Scrubby, yeah. E-Scrubby wasn't in the recent list, unless I missed it as I was scrolling through. Alright, take it easy.